I had always wanted children before I met Mark, so that was something that I thought about and had an idea of having in my future. And he also liked children as well, so that was something that we both discussed. And he was like, "Yeah, I want to have a child as well at some point." So we both were on the same page, and that was kind of what we were hoping to have at some point after we got married.
Yeah. And then I saw that in 2012, your husband had testicular cancer. Do you want to talk to me about that experience? And did that affect your fertility at that moment?
Yes, that was obviously a very difficult time.
Mm.
He discovered the cancer a year off into our marriage, so it was a bit of a shock. They obviously confirmed it was cancer. It didn't affect my fertility, and subsequently didn't affect his, but it was in our first
Okay.
year of marriage that it was a bit like, oh God, this is like something that you don't really want to be dealing with.
Yeah.
And then he had to have an operation to remove it, and then the cancer came back and it went to his lymph nodes, so he had to have chemotherapy. So it meant
Okay.
that there wasn't any chance of us thinking about children or, aspects of trying to get pregnant or anything like that. This was something that we just had to kind of focus on, which was, his health and focusing on that end of things. And also we had bought a property, so we tried to do the house up. So there was a lot of things going on. It wasn't, there was no aspect of children at all in that frame of mind. So we were just like, let's do this and then let's see what happens afterwards. Chemotherapy can affect your fertility. And
Okay.
with his, obviously the removal of the testicle, they had to check if he was able to still have, the sperm had sperm available in the latter end of it. And that confirmed that the test said it was all right. And it said that, removing one wasn't going to affect anything like that. So that wasn't what was affecting his fertility, luckily. But obviously it was just a horrible period of time to go through in the
Yeah.
first of your, first and second year of your marriage. You're kind of thinking, this is not really what I want to be experiencing. And it was obviously a shock. And yeah, it was a terrible time. I was quite angry as well because this is not something I would like want to go through in the kind of a first years of marriage. You're kind of thinking, this is supposed to be a
Yeah.
honeymoon period of your time. That's what people call it. But I didn't have any experience of what that meant, this phase in your marriage. I was just facing him being unwell. So that was a priority of just focusing on doing the chemo side. He had 3 cycles of chemotherapy.